Hello and welcome to another Tip Tuesday. Today's tip is going to focus on polleverywhere.com. It's a little bit similar to today's meet, which we learned about a few weeks ago, but there are additional features that I wanted to tell you about. So you're going to go to polleverywhere.com and you're going to log in, and you're going to have a chance to create polls. These are the different polls that I've created, but I just want to show you how to create a poll. So you can create a regular poll, which is very similar to today's meet. You could have question answer, rank order, survey, etc. I'm just going to quickly ask a question is, do you like Pesach? Yes. No. And I'm going to press create. At this point, the students do not have access to my poll. Okay. What I can do is I can choose how people can respond. I can set the response settings. Just 1 second, I'm just waiting for it to load. When my poll is active, my students can either go to pollev.com/Mrs. Kurtz, or they can text Mrs. Kurtz to 37607, but we're going to assume that they're not going to use their cell phones. So I can go to pollev.com/Mrs. Kurtz, which is what I have. But you will notice that this is pollev.com/Mrs. Kurtz. There's no poll here because I've not made my poll active. So by clicking on this button, automatically my poll is active. I could also press escape if I want to get out of it, but at this point my poll is active. I now as a student have access to it. I'm going to press yes. It's told me that I've responded, and you will notice that voila, on the teacher poll, the response has been recorded. Another way of also making your poll active is by going to your polls. Sorry, the website's working a little slowly. And clicking this button. This button, when it's green, lets me know that it's activated. If I unclick it, that will be deactivated, and you will notice that I no longer have access to it as a student. One of the reasons why I want to really show you Poll Everywhere is for a really cool feature as well. So I'm going to create another poll. I'm actually going to create a word cloud. A word cloud, actually, if anyone's ever done a Wordle, is that basically depending on how often someone responds a word, that will determine the size of the object. So let's say I'm going to throw out a question, is what food makes you think of Pesach? Okay, clearly I just went to ShopRite. Yesterday, I bought my Pesach food, so food is definitely on my mind. So I'm going to press create. At this point, if you look, it's not active yet for the students. I'm going to have to make it active. Awkward moment. Awkward turtle. Okay, I'm going to make the poll active. Okay, I'm going to go into, I'm going to pretend I'm going to be the student. Now, I actually have an opportunity to respond as many times as I want to. So I'm going to respond many times so that way you can see this. So let's say, what food makes you think of matzah? Pesach matzah. Ladyfingers. Macaroons. Ooh, that was awkward. Can't really delete that. Okay, macaroons. We're going to do matzah again because I want you to see what happens when you respond something more than once. What else makes me think of matzah? Matzah pizza. Let's do matzah again. Maror. Eggs. Charoset. Matzah apple kugel. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff. So let's actually look at what is appearing on the teacher side. So you will notice that matzah appears bigger because matzah clearly is the common word. Kugel, ladyfingers, I guess because it was more than one word, got separated. Charoset. If I added, let's say charoset again, charoset's size will change. Let's add matzah. And matzah will get bigger, charoset will get smaller. So it's a really other fun way of kind of like taking what word makes you think, what word best describes the character in your book? What word best describes the person in the Chumash? And it'll be cool if the kids, just write one word. And it'll be cool to see, like, if any of them have similar words. And then the way you'll know is based on the size of the word. So it's just fun. It's just a different way of creating a survey, a different way of leading your discussion. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Signing off.